Thank you very much, guys. This is ProGraphics once again, and today we are retouching this particular image by using some actions to do this particular retouching, and at the end we will make sure that the colors in this image will also pop. So without wasting much time, guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please try your best to subscribe to my channel, share and comment. I understand some of you guys do download my videos, but before you download, please give me a positive comment and I'll be so pleased. Thank you very much. Let's continue with today's tutorial. So as you know, I always press Ctrl J to duplicate my image. Then from there, let's go straight to the action that I'm going to use today. So to use the EB skin retouching action, and I'm going to use the airbrush skin. I'll just press on this one, and guys, let's see. Okay, so it has been applied. So let's see. So since our mask is black, then you need to use a white brush. So over here it's just like you're using the frequency separation. So guys, you can use your black and white to do this. So let's bring in our black and white for beginners purposes. So we just crash down the red, then let's increase the size of our brush, and let's begin to, we are doing it on a black, then let's begin to paint. So you can see that what we are doing is really having effect. Okay, so that is that. Okay, so you can see, so this is one of some of the fastest way to retouch images without necessarily going through all the process of frequency separation, or using the mixer brush or the laser tool. So you can see it's really working for us. So we just blend the midtones with the highlights, then we are good to go. Okay, so you can see, let me take off the black and white so that I can see what we have done so far, guys. You can see. Okay, so let's look at the before and after. So we can see before. Let me zoom in so that guys you can see it very well. So you can see this is the before and this is the after. Before, after, before, after. So you can see a whole lot of work has gone into this. Okay, so simple. Now what is the next thing that we are going to do? We are going to do our dodge and bend. Okay, we are going to do our dodge and bend. So over here, let's use the levels for this dodge and bend. So let's come to the levels and let's push, let's go over here and push to the blacks like this. Okay, so we are going to name this one bend. Okay, then we come for another level. Okay, then we push this one towards the dark. So we push the blacks towards the light and we push the light towards the dark. So we are going to name this dodge. Okay, we are going to name this dodge. Then you click on the layer mask, then Ctrl I to invert, then Ctrl I to also invert this one. So let's group it and name it D and B, dodge and bend. So as you know, with the dodge and bend procedure, let me zoom out, we always use the black and white as a guide. Okay, so that it will help us to know the difference between our highlight and our shadows. So let's do it this way, as simple as that. Then let's come to the bend, then let's increase. So you can even reduce your opacity to 50%. Okay, and if there's anything, you can also reduce the opacity over here. So wherever you see the shadows, like this side, we are going to bend. Okay, so we bend this side. Okay, we also bend here. Let's come down, we bend here, bend the side of the hand, bend. Okay, so you have to do it evenly so that it wouldn't affect your image that much, because the main purpose of dodge and bend is to bring contrast to the image. Okay, for the image to look realistic. Okay, I'll increase the size of my brush, then come over here. Okay, so you can see we are working on that. So simple. Okay, so you have some light over here. Let's push it a little bit. Good. So let's take off the black and white and let's see what we have done. Okay, let me put the black and white over here, and let's take it off. Let's look at the before and the after, before and the after. So you can see that it has brought some kind of dimension to the image. Before the image was looking flat. Okay, so before, then after, before and after. So we have done our dodge and bend. So nice and so pretty. So you can, if you think that the dodge is too much, you can just reduce it over here like this. So you can go this way. Let's see. Okay, so let's go 50%. Okay, of the dodge. Then let's see the bend too. Okay, you can also go for 50% for the bend over here. So 50 for the bend. So let's look before, after, before, after. Okay, so let me delete this one. Then let's group all. Okay, so you can see the before and the after what you have got into. So the next thing that you're going to do is so simple. Control Shift E, then create a stamping layer. Then from there we are going to do some small color grading. So let's come to filter, then let's go to camera raw. Okay, so since it has opened, the camera raw has opened, then let's go to calibration. Now over here we are going to tune it according to how you want it. Now if you look at the image over here, you can see that the yellows are matched. Okay, so let's try to push it to the reds a little bit. Okay, then let's come to the blues. Okay, a little, then push it this way. See the greens, so we can see the greens. Okay, so let's look at the before. You can see the before and the after. We are not going to push it that much. Then let's go to the basics over here. Then let's push it to the warmth, the temperature. Let's warm it so you can see. Let's warm it a little bit from here. Then let's bring down the highlights a little bit. The reason why I've seen this red over here, that means that the highlight is too much. So let's bring down the highlight. So if you push it, you can see. So let's bring down the highlight. So I think it's okay now. Then let's push the whites to also down. Then let's push the blacks down a little bit. Now let's click OK. So you can see. So the next thing that you can see the difference over here, you can see that the color has really popped. So before and after, before and after. So what you are going to do is, let's come for selective colors. Then let's choose the reds over here. Then push the red a little bit, so you can see, push it a little bit. Okay, so after you have pushed the reds, let's press Ctrl I to invert that. Then we are coming to paint the lips so that the color red will really pop out. So you can see, let me increase the opacity to 100%. So let's paint the lips, and where we see reds, okay, so let's do that. Okay, so let's come to the back of the eye. Let's do this. Okay, just to make it pop. Okay, so simple. So let's look at it before and after, before, after, before, after. So you can see that one too is also popping up well. So let's reduce it a little bit. Then the next thing that we are going to, you come to the selective colors again. Then you come and choose your blacks. Then let's see, you can see. Okay, so let's add the blacks like 2. Okay, I think it's okay now. Now let's group it once again. Then the list that you can only look at the eyes, the whiteness of the eyes is okay. So let's do some teeth whitening. So what you are going to do is you come for your black and white like this, black and white. Okay, then just look at how you want the teeth to be brightened. Okay, so we just do that, push the blues. Okay, let's open the blues a little. Okay, so that's that. So just press Ctrl I on the max to invert it, and let's zoom in. Okay, then let's press on the space bar to bring it. Then what you are going to do is you are going to paint on the blacks to reveal the whiteness of the teeth. So over here, please make sure that you don't paint any color like the teeth, and then you just reduce your brush to manipulate it so that it will not desaturate those colors. So this is another technique I've shown you, how to make teeth and eye whitening using black and white. Okay, so simple. Okay, so you can see that we have retouched this image with no sweat. Okay, so you just take your time to do this, right? Okay, let's come over here, do the same thing. Okay, let's come here, do the same thing here, then do the same thing here. Okay, as simple as that. Okay, then let's come here to do the same thing. So because it's teeth whitening, you have to take your time so that you don't exceed your bounds. Okay, you do it according to, not according from. Let's reduce the size of the brush a little bit so that you can go deeper. Okay, okay, so let's zoom out and let's see what we have done. Good, so you can see let's look at the before and the after. So this is the before and this is the after. This is the before and this. So if you think it's too much, you can just reduce the opacity like this. So guys, let me group all. Okay, then let's look at the before and the after. Before and the after. Before and the after. So guys, if you find this video to be helpful, please don't hesitate to watch and subscribe more of my videos, and I'll be leaving some end screen in the description, so please watch it, and it's coming after this video. So guys, if you find it helpful, once again, subscribe to my channel and recommend it to your friends. Thank you very much, and always remember, it is Pro Graphics. Thank you. Bye bye.